So it'll be Chicago off the tip. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
That'll be a 5-second call. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. It's stolen by Mutombo. The three from George. It's hauled in by George. And it's Avdija off the drive.
What a nice attribute to have with your wing player being able to operate and control the offense. That's what PG can do.
Grant, with Avdija, there's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
The three from George. Sinks the triple.
Well, that three-pointer's got to fire up George and the entire team.
Outside, Avdija. He takes it in and finished off by Avdija.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Avdija gets the bucket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Avdija. Pass to George. From downtown. Back to Avdija. Buries it from three-point range. Avdija's got 7 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And that one is good by Beasley.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Reigns.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Avdija on the wing. No good. That would have tied it. Chicago leading by 3. Got that one up quick. George has got a couple of threes now in the first for Chicago.
With his feet set, you expect Paul George to knock that down.
Beasley. And he can't jam it through.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Back to Thomas. And then Thomas with the jam.
This is what Paul George gives you offensively, a guy who can create for himself, obviously, but he can do it for others and do it at a high level.
Avdija can't hit.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Now, here's George. He has 6.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Chicago leading by 5. Outside, Avdija. And finished off by Avdija.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Beasley outside. They get it back. Fires from deep. Here's Heaton. No good on the last second attempt there. Kenny Avdija. He's been the guy making things happen for Chicago. He finishes with 9. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Hey,
Why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. Just a graceful athlete. Bogut can also put the ball on the deck a little bit.
And the basket by Mutombo.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Here's Bogut, and finished off by Bogut.
And at 7 feet tall, Bogut, an absolute threat to finish above the rim, especially when he's got that kind of position.
Pass to Chamberlain. From deep three-point land. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. And the basket by Mutombo.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Chamberlain's shot is off. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2.
Really no spot on the floor where George can't hurt you. What a versatile scorer.
Takes it inside. Back to Stojakovic. 5 to shoot. Here's Duncan. Back to Bogut. With the clock winding down.
And it's the craftiness of Bogut. All it took was a tiny up fake.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Atlanta.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
No good from Beasley. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And Bogut slams it in.
And really nimble down the floor there. Bogut loses his man.
Beasley outside. Over Weber. No good from Beasley.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted. And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint. Unless you want to see a highlight.
Chicago leading. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Back to Bogut. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Bogut likes to be physical on the play, both ends of the floor, O and D, and gets the foul that time. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Good on the triple.
Well, Duncan had time as the ball was swinging around on the perimeter to set himself up for the J. He's got room to shoot. He's going to make the defense look foolish.
And the dunk by Duncan.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Bogut. 10 points for him. On the wing, Duncan. 5 on the clock. Weber outside. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
It's stolen by Bogut. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And here's Stojakovic. Here's Weber. Tries again. Misses the layup.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Atlanta. They're up by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Weber a screen. Here's Jordan. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time. I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. It's up a 3. Michael Jordan, and that's good. Jordan's got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
And it's Wagner missing. Chicago with the ball. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
And it's Wagner missing. Chicago with the ball. A 2-point game. And the jam by Tyrus Thomas.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's Wagner with the 3. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. And Atlanta leads by 3.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, 3-ball, Wembanyama!
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Irving misses. And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Trains the three-pointer. Wagner's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Atlanta.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Thomas got 9.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it in help defense or on the ball.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. .132 left in the third. Pass to Chamberlain. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Lets it go with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Chamberlain got his first 3 points of the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on him.
And 3 from Jordan. Connects from 3-point range.
3 points.
Jordan's got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
Yeah, it's just amazing the hang time Jordan gets, even on a simple jumper.
Back to Abdia. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Took him no time at all on that one. Now it's a 3-point Atlanta lead. Avdia on the wing. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Weber, and it's blocked. They recover it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Money from the wing. Avdia's got 11 points. Jordan looking it over. Duncan outside. Pass to Weber. Chamberlain a screen. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And Chicago leads by 2.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And as we conclude, three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Now, here's Avdia. From deep three-point land, the rebound by Chris Weber. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Got that bucket in no time at all. Duncan's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Atlanta. Outside, Avdia. A shot by Abdul-Jabbar. Nobody around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Here's Jordan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jordan's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And that time, the screener rolls, and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants, makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
And it's Paul George with the finish.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Jordan. It's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Over to the wing. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Outside, Avdia. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Chicago making some changes. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
And while the arc isn't a focus of Weber's game, he is more than able to knock those down when given a chance.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Tries to save it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Jordan backs for two.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
Jordan's shot is off. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Chicago.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. It's deflected. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Into the lane. And finished off by Bogut.
And showing a little athleticism off the drive. I like how easily Bogut gets up into the air.
Pass to Duncan. It's stolen by Duncan. Here's Weber. And the shot goes in. Now it's a 6-point Chicago lead.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
The shot by Abdul-Jabbar, no good. Chicago with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's Duncan. They grabbed their own miss. Got a piece of it. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Are you shocked? Are you surprised? It's Tim Duncan.
Bogut down low. Duncan outside. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Weber. And Weber throws it down.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint. Easily rising up to take that one home.
Pass to Mutombo. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Timeout.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Here's Avdia. Yes!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.